Scan AI have worked in partnership with NVIDIA and Run AI for some years now, offering our customers the ultimate package to harness the full potential of GPU infrastructure for AI workloads. So what exactly is Run AI? Run AI is a platform that optimises compute resources to accelerate AI workloads. State-of-the-art AI systems feature multiple GPU accelerators and deliver enormous compute power performance. But when users share a cluster of GPUs, things can get complicated. Run AI's Atlas platform allows you to pool these resources and then use advanced scheduling and GPU abstraction in order to gain greater control and visibility of resources. At each stage of the deep learning process, data scientists have specific needs for their compute resources. To explain how this works, let's look at the three key stages of an AI model: development, training, and inference. The development stage of AI and deep learning requires CPU or GPU resources in interactive sessions, whereas training stages are highly compute intensive and require only GPU compute power, but lots of it. So performance and speed are crucial at times, but demand is not necessarily consistent. Sometimes concurrent workloads are running and at other times no workloads are running. Then, the inference stage typically requires low GPU utilisation as these workloads are small. Inference is when the models are deployed into a production environment and working with specific applications, like the facial recognition app on your phone. For these smaller workloads, latency is key, so using a GPU is important, but using a full GPU is wasteful. Run AI's abstraction capabilities split GPUs into smaller fractions, specifically useful for inference workloads. The ability to allocate your GPU resources and take into account the various stages would be extremely useful and time-saving, and would ensure that you gain maximum value from your AI infrastructure rather than having static compute allocations which dramatically reduce researcher productivity and slow down their ability to bring AI solutions to market. What Run AI can do is speed up productivity by pooling all available GPU resources and then allocating these resources based on need, regardless of whether these resources reside on-premise or cloud. The company's Atlas platform speeds up data science workflows and creates visibility for IT teams who can now manage valuable resources more efficiently and ultimately reduce idle GPU time. So you could potentially have thousands of experiments or jobs queued up and provisioned on available GPUs, automatically saving days of processing time. For example, one customer ran 6,790 concurrent HPO jobs, and the system simply queued and ran them as resources became available. Run AI is built as a simple Kubernetes plugin, specifically to work with containers and cloud-native architectures. It can make use of fractional GPUs, integer GPUs, and multiple nodes of GPUs, depending on the workloads. Here at Scan, we've been working with our partners NVIDIA and Run AI on an ongoing project with the London Medical Imaging and Artificial Intelligence Centre for Value-Based Healthcare, based at King's College London. They're using NVIDIA DGX supercomputers to train algorithms to create AI-powered tools for faster diagnosis, personalised therapies, and effective screening. The training requires vast amounts of GPU-accelerated compute power, which the DGX appliances provide. But to improve resource allocation and scheduling, Run AI software was added and has since doubled the GPU utilisation to support more than 300 experiments within a 40-day period. Here's what Dr. M. George Cardasso had to say about the Run AI platform. With Run AI, we've seen great improvements in speed of experimentation and GPU hardware utilisation. Average experimentation time was reduced from 46 days to 2 days. As this is still a fairly new advancement in AI technology, Scan AI are very proud to be able to offer unique guided proof of concept trials of the Run AI platform, running on multiple NVIDIA GPUs. This allows you to understand how the scheduling and pooling software will improve your GPU utilisation. There are two options as to how the POC can be conducted: on a customer's premises or in a Scan lab environment. On a customer's premises, a prospect's data scientist can run an evaluation of Run AI in the customer's environment using their own workflows. They can choose one, multiple, or all of their servers to run their POC. A trial done this way allows researchers to continue to run experiments with Run AI in their production environment without having to transfer experiments to a test environment. The on-premise POC allows them to compare Run AI to their existing tools, easily enabling users to see benchmarks and measure efficiency of the Run AI system. However, in a scan lab environment, a prospective customer can avoid setting up a dedicated production cluster for a POC and instead use a pre-prepared scan environment to evaluate Run AI. In this scenario, prospects can try out all of the features of Run AI, even though they would not be able to see their own data center. For example, pooling disparate resources and scaling distributed training across many nodes, which they can run in the scan environment, even if their own usage of deep learning and machine learning is not yet at a large scale. The scan environment is ready to use and already has Kubernetes and Run AI installed, so customers can avoid the potential inconvenience of installation. If you're interested in purchasing the Run AI platform, Scan work in partnership with Run AI and NVIDIA to offer 3 ways to purchase: existing hardware, new hardware, or certified appliances. Existing hardware requires applying Run AI software to an existing cluster of GPUs, no matter how disparate. You'll see an immediate improvement in how your pool of GPU resources can be scheduled and shared out. Run AI software is licensed per GPU, regardless of the age or specification of the GPU, making for a very easy way to improve productivity and keep increasing your GPU pool as you add GPUs to your infrastructure. Choosing new hardware for your AI projects couldn't be easier. For each system, simply match the number of Run AI licenses to the number of GPUs in either a 1, 3, or 5-year subscription. Our 3XS build team will install the software, so you have scheduling control and the ability to maximize your GPU utilization out of the box. Furthermore, if you select Run AI licenses to your system builds every time, your GPU pool will continue to grow seamlessly with each hardware addition. The software will simply discover the new GPUs and add them to your resource pool. Or alternatively, our 3XS systems team and Run AI have developed a range of certified appliances, designed, tested and configured to get the most out of GPU virtualization whilst remaining cost-effective. They each include a 1-year license for Run AI software and cover a range of specifications from development workstations to server platforms. To find out more about the Run AI technology, our proof of concepts and purchasing options, please get in touch with our AI team today.